What is going on, guys? We've got Bale 91 World Cup stories, a 4-star, 3-star, left-footed on the right wing, obviously 6-1 with the positions of a right wing or right mid. We've got a pretty good upgrade, to be honest, from his 81 base gold, which is a common this year, as well as the 82 World Cup that will disappear in December or January, I think it is. We've now got the 91. We've got long throw-in, injury-prone flair, and outside of the boot from him. Looks a relatively decent card. The only issue with him is obviously MLS. You're going to really use him off the bench, if anything. I'd say chemistry style-wise, I can imagine a lot of people are going for probably the engine, which in terms of footbin is exactly where the votes are going already. He will stay controlled, so that is something. He can't be lengthy or explosive. The engine will give him 93 pace, 94 passing, and 92 dribbling. I think his shooting is relatively up there. We've got great shot power, good long shots, finishings at 89. Looks an all-round nice card. It will be interesting to see where his price actually tails off at, as at the minute is at 285, so we could probably expect that to drop probably a hefty amount within the next couple of hours. So let's have a look at him, see what Bale can do for us. Let's have a look at this range then, because I feel like in terms of pace, he definitely should still be up there. I don't feel like the upgrade should absolutely nerf his pace, and we have got the... Oh, okay. I was about to say we've got the left-footed dreams, but for some reason he tried to finesse that with his right. Obviously, it might have been that the player was too close to him at that point. Into him here. This has got to be the left foot of... Oh, my God. Oh, that's a beautiful ball. Haaland into Bale. We've got Hernandez coming in. It's a good pace. Great acceleration. Pings one into Haaland. Solid, solid, solid. I think in terms of price, what I'd be looking at really for this card is definitely... I think, oh, that's poor. Anywhere between, I'd say, 1 to 150, because realistically, he still is a 91 rated card, so he's still definitely up there in terms of overall range, but it is just, unfortunately, the fact that he is obviously not necessarily in a major league. That is a great through ball into Bale, cutting it across goal. That left foot is absolutely sensational, and he gets the rage quit, but I think that is the difference. He is a very good player, or at least his memory of a good player, especially what this is trying to captivate, is a very, very solid player. It's just a shame it is in the MLS and not in a Prem. That genuinely would be the difference between, say, a 100 and 150k card and almost a 500k card. Oh, it's lovely. He's always got the skills, a 4-star skill move as well. I'm interested to know if that's been an upgrade or not. Not necessarily the quickest in terms of the skills, which... Oh, that's beautiful. Little step overs, goes across. Little ball roll. Oh, he's just an absolute villain. He's an absolute villain. There's no way. Is he gone already? 1-0 in 2 minutes. Bale's beautiful, honestly. Feels very nice on the dribble as well, which is absolutely impeccable. He's not gone. But in terms of kind of what you're getting here, I think the pace definitely screams better than what obviously it normally is. I think 89 is unjustified, to be honest. I think the good thing about a Bale as well, especially this version right now, is you can definitely play him as a striker. Oh, it's just beautiful. Oh, go on. Go round him. Okay, I want to see the free kicks. Bale's known for some free kicks in the past. Can we see it today? He's on the free kick, which means it should be good. Oh, yes. 97 power, 95 free kicks, and 98 curve. Unfortunately, I'm not very good at free kicks. I reckon what? Three and a bit power? It's got to be. I mean, it's not far off. Definitely, if you know your free kicks, that is the one to go for. Definitely. Good ball over to Bale. Oh, there it is. There's the through ball. It's a good pass. I want Bale to come back. Out. Oh, that's a good block. You know Bale's going through as soon as he sees that option. Like I say, in terms of a kind of striker Bale as well, you've definitely got them options. That is a great through ball as well. I feel like you could play quite a few positions with him. In terms of striker, he definitely has the finishing, the pace, all of that good stuff that a striker needs. A cam, maybe a little bit too big. I feel like his agility would let him down in them really tight areas where someone like a Bruno or Bernardo would actually work really well. Can we go with a little turn back? Oh, okay, maybe wrong. But then I think in terms of right wing, he's playing impeccable there. I think that definitely is a position that suits him down to the ground because his pace just feels so much nicer going forward. Obviously, if you've not forgot, he is in in the top tier of the 3-star pace tier, which obviously is, I believe, the top tier is 88 and above. So he's obviously got the max amount of pace that you physically can get just naturally from what they said at the start of the game. Bale on the inside. He's seeing it around everybody. I thought we'd be able to get the run. We have another shot. Okay, maybe not. That's a little bit far out from my range. I think 40-yard free kick is the maximum there as we spin this guy. Oh, it's Marquisio instead. Same boots. Good strength. Oh, we got Haaland through as well. He's going to come over. Big chest. Little spin. It's not what I wanted. I wanted a little bit of a turn. I kind of delayed the B there. Good interception from him. He holds the ball as well nicely. I don't know if he's offside. Do we get the free... I can't believe we don't get the free kick back there. It's one animation that really drives me nuts. I just don't get it. We've got the advantage. We've gone for a through ball. Not obviously gone to him at all. And yet he still calls the offside straight away. Into Bale, little heel to heels, trying to win something. It's a good tackle from Marquinhos. Just shows that he's not necessarily waltzing past everybody, just because sometimes you can see reviews where you just see every single good run that they do. He's obviously doing quite a lot, but we're also seeing sometimes he's being caught. He's obviously getting the interceptions, and it happens. Oh, that's got to be a Bale volley. Oh my. Even then, I thought I saw him. I might have gone for a header, but couldn't have asked for any better than there. He's just slotted in perfectly at the back post. Haaland with a great cross. I'd like to see the replay. More than likely, I'm not. Bale down the wing again. We've got Marquinhos in pursuit. You can definitely tell the kind of little dribbling is definitely not one for him. He's very much pace, absolute abuse. As we find a ball into Sane, and it's just very easy there. You notice that definitely on the run, way, way better. You can feel the kind of pace kind of just every time he touches the ball going either quicker and quicker. Obviously coming in with more of a controlled work, which definitely suits him down to the ground rather than necessarily the masses of explosive, which I think for Bale would do okay, but I do think the agility side of stuff would come in a little bit tougher there as we try and find, can we get the finesse? A little bit pushing. Bale with a lovely little bit of play down here. He's picked up an injury somehow. Can we get a cross? Oh, that would have been stunning as well. Keeper did very well to come out when he did, as I definitely had enough room until he was pressing wide there. Otherwise, we definitely would have got his hat-trick in this game already. It's got to be a gap for Bale to run into. He's done it all game long, and he's going to find it again. Double. Through the gap. Oh, and it's just an absolute power shot through the keeper. I'm finished. He is brilliant at this. So going into the overall for him then. So he's coming in now at a whopping 240. So he's already dropping. Like I said, I think in terms of this card, you're looking at a bit of a cheaper option. Because if we look at MLS, they've definitely had a few nice upgrades now. We've got a Higuain SBC. He was absolutely fantastic value. We have a Donovan who you can get obviously right mid, but can change him to cam, centre forward or striker if you need to. Then also you have a Cahill, a Dempsey. We have a few of the Path to Glories here, as well as I believe that's one of the token ones in Shaqiri. Then also you have the previous versions of Dempsey and Donovan as well, and Insigne, which is actually still an SBC available, plus more than likely a Chiellini in the future, a couple of lower ones as we see. So not necessarily the massive desire for this card. He is the highest rated MLS player currently, but I do think more bench player would suit him. He's got the pace to come on. You can bring him on in the second half, and he's going to do the business in the end. In terms of kind of like what we're looking at in terms of stories, I think we've got a few nice ones. I love the dynamic for Dani Alves. It's just a shame. Obviously, he doesn't have no club. Very much like Cavani, it is just nation-based rather than anything else. What would have been nicer is potentially gone with their last club, if licensing would be allowed. But with Bale, obviously plays for the LA. So an interesting one to see how he's kind of naturally go down in price. I feel like he will drop probably subpar 150, I could imagine. But being 91 rated as well, that always holds some weight. But again, in the minor league, it might not. But in terms of this card, very quick on the ball, especially Engine would give you even more pace. He is a dynamite in that wing. Shooting was absolutely phenomenal. Dribbling wise, in terms of pace dribbling, so absolutely flat out, really good. But in terms of kind of like cam, little bitty dribbling, kind of getting left and right, a little bit slower than what you'd kind of imagine, just because obviously he is 6'1". That is a natural sort of level. You're not going to have somebody who's 5'7" dribbling slower than somebody who's 6'4", 6'2". So that is just natural. Then obviously good amount of strength on the ball, which is always nice. Goes through the tackles and a bit of volleying and heading at the same time. So a nice card, just unfortunately not necessarily in any major league. So a definite sub, more than likely kind of going to drop price heavily. Let me know down below what you think. I think he was a solid player. Genuinely really nice player to play with. Very easy to pick up and move. And I liked him in that right wing, which I don't say much about many players. So let me know down below what you think. Make sure you like and subscribe. And I'll catch you all for the next one. Peace.